Hello, my name is Jim Royal. I wanted to have a nice shout out to Elvis Presley. This would have been his 82nd birthday today, and I chose the time to review a classic album of his. Before I do, I wanted to show you what I got at Christmas time. This is a 1957 Christmas album of Elvis. This is an updated version of it that was released recently. I love this thing. This is the way that it had looked at the time, pretty much. Front cover, and then you got the back cover there. And it says that it's on 180 grams vinyl on blue vinyl. And I think they have it on blue vinyl because of the song Blue Christmas. The album I wanted to talk about is Elvis Gold Records. That's the front cover, and that is the back. Why I want to bring this up, review this, it's a greatest hits collection, okay? And they actually said, I was doing some research on it, they were saying that it's actually the first, they believe, rock greatest hits collection of all time. This came out originally in March of 1958. And while I wouldn't normally review greatest hits albums, I'm reviewing this one because this is what got me into Elvis, and secondly because many of these songs were singles. This was, you know, the mid-50s, mid to late 50s, and many of these songs didn't have a home on regular albums. Some of them were from soundtracks, but many of them were singles. You had an A-side and a B-side. And on some cases, the B-sides also charted on here. It says there are 9 #1 hits on here. And a gold record in those days meant that the album would have, that the single would have sold 1 million copies. They later changed that definition for a gold record in the 70s to be 500,000 copies. And it's estimated that Elvis has sold 136 million albums, singles, whatever, here in this country, United States alone. And RCA projects worldwide 1.5 billion since he started. Amazing. So anyway, let me give you the track listing here and tell you what I'm talking about. You know, I had heard Elvis before like everybody else. I heard the big hits like Jailhouse Rock, Hound Dog, All Shook Up, Don't Be Cruel, you know, Love Me Tender. But look at this, listen to this. I went to my library, it was high school, I think I was a freshman or sophomore, and I think it was a sophomore, and I took home these cassettes. This is the CD version, this is the 1997 version of it, which has some bonus tracks on it. And I took it home and I listened to it and I was just amazed. First song is Hound Dog, then Loving You, All Shook Up, Heartbreak Hotel, Jailhouse Rock, Love Me, Too Much, Don't Be Cruel, That's When Your Heartaches Begin, Let Me Be Your Teddy Bear, Love Me Tender, Treat Me Nice. Treat Me Nice I think is a really underrated song. Any Way You Want Me, That's How I Will Be. And then the last song originally was I Want You, I Need You, I Love You. There's some bonus songs on here. My Baby Left Me, I Was the One, That's Alright, Baby Let's Play House, Mystery Train, and Blue Suede Shoes. You know, it's funny because I'm also a huge Beatle fan, and John Lennon and the Beatles kept talking about a song called Baby Let's Play House, which is a bonus track on here. And he had said, you know, without Elvis Presley, there would have been no Beatles, period. I love this thing. Elvis Gold Records, like I said, March 1958. The guy had so many hits and was so huge that he had a second Gold Records one that came out in 1959. This is 50 million Elvis fans can't be wrong, with the famous suit. And there's that one. And then here's the back. And then after that, he had Volume 3. This came out in 1963. So more gold records. And then in 1965, he had this one. And then after he died, this one came out. Pretty cool. So I wanted to just tell you, this would be a great way, a great place for anyone to start buying this Elvis album. And you can still get it today. It continues to sell well. I've seen it for $6.99 somewhere in my local record store. So pick this thing up. Also, the other thing too, this is the weekend, Elvis Presley's birthday weekend, and I remember back in 1985, they had Elvis in Graceland. Elvis is Graceland. Priscilla Presley, his ex-wife, was showing that, taking a tour of that, which was really incredible. And then there was also the concert film That's the Way It Is, which I'd also recommend, from 1970. So I hope you have a good day. Thank you. Happy birthday, Elvis. Take care.